Evening, everyone. For those of you who aren't aware, my name is Mecha Slash. This is going to be my shitty review of The Hobbit, the movie I saw about last weekend, something like that. Okay, I gotta say, this was a good watch. I mean, it's a fucking long as hell watch. For those of you who, if you're one of those assholes that can't sit still in the theater and you leave like halfway through the movie or whatever, then I would not suggest doing that. Now, I'm not going to do a story synopsis because we'd be here all day. But the gist is, Bilbo Baggins is telling his story through paper, and he's writing it so his, nephew, Frodo, can read it when he dies or passes or whatever. And, first of all, as a side note, I was completely surprised they actually showed Frodo in the movie. I was expecting them to be like, well, we can't hire this guy only to be in the movie for 5 minutes. We don't have that kind of budget. Fuck that. I thought they were going to have, like, Rob Schneider as Frodo or some shit. But I was pleasantly surprised the original actor, whose name I forgot, I know who he is, but I forgot his name, was actually Frodo. Which was, pretty impressive. And the movie itself has some pacing issues. Like, you'll be there for, like, an hour before the pace starts just, like, rolling. But, I mean, it's from the Lord of the Rings. I mean, what can you actually expect? And it was actually directed by Peter Jackson, the guy who did the first 3 films, which is also pretty good. Now, I don't understand people who were complaining about the movie talking before it even came out, saying, the preview looks boring, this is going to be bad. Now look at you. Wrong. That was actually a really good movie. Like, they just showed, you got familiar characters like Gandalf, somewhat Bilbo. I mean, we didn't see much of him in the old trilogy, I believe. But, Gandalf was pretty hilarious. He comes to rescue them a few times in the movie. Now, it's actually something funny. When you're watching the movie, you kind of forget how short the elves really are, because there's like nobody else except for Gandalf there. And he's like a tall guy anyway. But, I mean, you have elves and hobbits. There are hardly any, like, not elves. Fuck, you know what I'm talking. Dwarves. There we go, because the elves are actually normal size. Okay, dwarves. So does that mean the wizards are like humans or whatever? But then we have that really short wizard. It was a weird movie. I really did enjoy it, though. I'm not going to go through the movie. I barely remember how it went because I waited days and days after it. But, I mean, I would watch it if I were you. Basically, but I guess I should do a story synopsis. I'm not sure. I'm just doing this shit right off the bat. Just like, look, their main goal is to kill the dragon and take back the dwarven kingdom that was taken by that dragon. And the dragon looks fucking scary as shit. I'd be like, fuck that. Now I'm starting to see why there aren't any black people in the Lord of the Rings series. I can't think of anybody I know that would actually be crazy enough to go on a journey like that. It's like, we're gonna go fight this dragon that was able to destroy a kingdom in an instant. But only about 5 of us are gonna go, and we're gonna take that shit out. Fuck that. I have no idea. Everybody has incredible luck in this series. No idea why, but everybody is like hard for them to die. If they do die, well then, they just weren't meant to be. I mean, because the amount of luck everyone has in this movie is colossal. But then again, I have no idea what their fates are. I don't know anything about The Hobbit. Never read it. Heard it was probably like the best of the series, but we'll have to see. Won't we? It looks like it's going to be a 3-movie series now, along with Lord of the Rings. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And yeah, I guess. Is that it? I say go watch it. I gotta give it like an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Pacing might kill it for you, but if it doesn't, you're gonna enjoy it. I guess like the best movie that came out this month that I can think of. I wanted to see Django, but my parents will ask me if I wanted to go see it, and I was like, I'm not going to the fucking movie with my parents. They're like old now, so they hate speculation now. They're like, oh, don't tell me what you think what's gonna happen in the movie. I might misconstrue that as spoilers. So I missed that movie, but I might go see it. Who knows? I heard good things from it so far, so looking forward to that. Bought my brother the Avengers for Christmas. He got me Far Cry 3, so I might watch that too. I don't know. I mean, I've already seen Avengers though, and I'm not going to do a review on the fucking movie 7 months after it came out. Unless you want me to, in which case you are a true fan. But I don't think anybody wants me to. And even if you are a true fan, I really honestly don't expect you to ask me to do a review on the Avengers when it's been done at least 1,000 times by now. But if I had a YouTube account back then, I would be very lucky with views now, wouldn't I? Well, that's my review. Hope you liked it. The shittiest review you'll ever find on YouTube, because I am the laziest YouTuber ever known.